Find your child's pose, or maybe even an upright seat feels kind of nice right now. You could meet me here. Either way, close your eyes, part your lips, and as you begin to disconnect from your world outside of this sacred space, soften your body, relax your heart, relax your shoulders, your wrists, and begin your practice with a big full breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. 4 more breaths. Soft eyelids, big inhale, and exhale. 3 more. What do you need to dig in to the support and the serenity of this moment? Give your brain permission to calm, to slow down a lot, and start to protect your practice and your space. Reminding yourself this is the opportunity, maybe for the first time today, not to be on guard or on edge. Can you bring in a little more peace into the feeling in your heart? And wherever you're at in your opening shape, child's pose or an upright seat, take 1 more inhale and soft exhale. When it feels right, seal your lips, calling your ujjayi breathing. For those of you in your upright seat, you might want to switch the crossing of your legs before you take a couple breaths to set your intentions if you haven't already. And in child's pose, before you rise up, let your intentions for this day, this practice, arise to your awareness. And together we begin to cultivate our ujjayi breathing, our victorious breath, and identify what that means to you this year. Maybe you're feeling more victorious at this season, close to the end of 2020, as you've made it this far through what is one of the most challenging years for some of us in varying ways. So taking in the moments that we've experienced as a collective, taking in those variety of moments you've experienced as an individual. Can you find a little healthy detachment from that world around us and just show up to play a little bit with your soul, your body, and each other? If you are in a child's pose, can you take a moment to shift and rise and meet us in an upright seat? And from there, spine long, shoulders stacked over ribs, ribs stacked over hips. Blink your eyes open. Shake your head no, shifting your gaze to the right and to the left. Back through center. Inhale, neutral spine. As you exhale, come into a little cat-like stretch. Seated cat-cow to wake up the core, wake up your spine, gaze up. Exhale, gaze in. Still moving at that slow and gentle pace, easing into your flow. Inhaling, gazing up, exhale, pulling back. Take another 2. Another 1. Inhale, back up through neutral. Give your shoulders a little wiggle or a shake. Sit up tall, come back through stillness. And then as you exhale, twist over to your right. And it's early into our practice, so maybe you just let your hands relax somewhere, maybe framing the legs or caressing the thighs. Maybe a gentle bind. Please don't push it. We're still early in. 2 breaths. Check in with your body. 1 more inhale, sit up a little taller. 1 more exhale, maybe twist just a hair deeper. Inhale, pass back through center. And as you exhale right into your counter twist, few breaths, finding length as you inhale and a little more depth in your detoxifying twist through your exhale. 2 more together, breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale, lift up, sit up tall. And as you exhale, plug your shoulders down. Take one last little twist of your left shoulder open. Pass back through center. Inhale, reach your arms up. And as you exhale, hands down, tabletop pose, rolling over and into the next shape. Fully focused on whatever sensations are being communicated to you about your body today. Prioritize length in your spine and strength in your core. Navel up and in, belly up and in. Extend your legs back, plank pose. First one of these today, maybe we take a little soft forward and back. Try to get your shoulders directly over your wrists with fingers spread wide. And if your elbows are bowing out, can you pull them back into center, please? Back of the heart, a little puff up toward the ceiling as the crown draws forward. If you need to drop your knees, please do. We're here for another 3, 2, 1. Moving along, shoulders ahead of wrists, rise to your tiptoes. Elbows caress your ribs as you low down slow for 3. Chaturanga, 2, 1. From there all the way to the floor, point your toes back. Inhale, first back bend together, baby cobra, or if you're ready, lift your thighs, straighten your arms. Gaze forward or slightly up. And as you exhale, using your knees or not, tuck your toes, rise up to your down dog. First dog of this class, I'm just going to check in with your notes to see if there are any I may have missed as we dig in. Would you like to pedal out your heels? Does stillness feel better? Maybe a little wiggle, a little sway. Plank flow, inhale forward, plank pose, top of a push-up. And as you exhale, back to your down dog. If your wrists are sensitive, skip this, hold your dog with me. Inhale, forward plank. Exhale, down dog. One more opportunity to hold that dog or shift forward in your plank. Exhale, down dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Legs mat's width. Think about creating a half V-like shape with your upper torso. So the hip bones stay in alignment with the heels, but I want you to reach your arms forward as far as you can and then make a big V-like shape with the arms. Feel your hamstrings open up and keep the wide stance in your legs, but feel a little energetic pull of your inner thighs spiraling back and slightly in. Keep digging into your hamstrings, relax your toes and breathe. Shoulders down, belly in. One more inhale. Can you create a little more space somewhere from your tailbone out through the crown of your head? From there, walk your hands back towards your toes, maybe all the way in between the feet. Ragdoll up to standing. Reach your arms up, narrow the stance of your legs. Yeah, and then the palms could press so your hands could interlace as you reach your arms up, and we're just gonna take a little tick-tock. Waking up our side body, preparing for deeper twists to come. Yeah, checking in with your thoracic spine, your side of the waist, right to left. Take 2 more sways at your pace or at mine. Then come back to stillness. Exalt your mountain pose by reaching the arms up. Maybe the gaze follows. And as you exhale, forward fold at the back of your space. Release your hands down and forward. Come through your down dog into your plank pose. Yeah, from your plank chaturanga. Lowering half or all the way. Beautiful form. Inhale, cobra or up dog. As you exhale, downward facing dog. All right, energy's high tonight. We're going to keep going with that. Inhale, right leg up and back to a dog split. Drive the heel back and point all of your toes down toward the earth. Can you get your hip bones even? And then exhale, tiger stretch. Give your abs a little squeeze. Press your fingertips into the mat, shoulders all the way over your wrists. There you go. Can we get 2 more in? Right leg up and back. And as you exhale, pull your knee in towards your chest. Yes, 1 more. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, pull your knee in towards your chest. Step your right leg through, drop your back left knee to the earth, send your left toes back. Little twist, left side down, right side up. So we'll start supported as the right hip pulls back. The left thigh bone gets a little stretch. The knee down might be the sweet spot. You could stay there for a few breaths. If you're a little fired up, tuck your back left toes, elevate the thigh bone into the hamstring, twisting that way, finding a little more length in the back leg, through your spine and out through your lifted right arm. Really beautiful. Take one more inhale, pull your right hip back just a smidge more if you can. Yeah. And then from here, we're in our twist. Let's turn that into a little side plank. So the right toes go over to the right, spin to the outer blade of your left foot, supported side plank if that's what you need tonight. Otherwise, can you stack your big toes, your hips, and your shoulders? Building that heat. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through plank pose. Take a moment, pause. Exhale, down dog. Sun A in between right to left, heels high, look forward. Exhale, step or hop in between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deep fold. Inhale with energy and breath, rise up, look up. Exhale, little moment, hands to your heart, we pause. Moving along, inhale, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Can you drop something off from the day, please? Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, step back or hop back through chaturanga, lowering half or all the way to the floor. Inhale, shine your heart up. Exhale, lift your hips up. Downward facing dog. Fingers spread wide, right into the left side. Inhale, left leg up and back to a dog split. Exhale, tiger stretch, knee towards your face, heel up toward the glute. Well, that was nice. 2 more. Inhale, send the sole of your left foot straight back. Exhale, pulling your knee in towards your chest. Squeeze your belly up and in. 1 more. Inhale, grow back, dog split. Exhale, knee to chest. Little pause, step your left leg forward. Drop your back right knee. Right arm down on your mat or your block. So important here, that left hip wants to go rogue for most of us. Pin it back. Hip bones are even, whether that right knee is down or elevated, right? What does that mean? Your right hip isn't down, right? You're lifted, yeah? Left arm up, taking in that quad stretch or that hamstring lengthener here. Ooh, and you know what? With the back right knee tucked or lifted, I'm feeling a deep sensation in the right quad. Right, so don't forget about that 2-leg opportunity here. One leg is finding strength, the other is finding a little stretch. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Turning this into our side plank, second side. Left toes go over to the left, spin to the outer blade of the right foot. Use the support of the sole of your left foot if you need it. Otherwise, lower abs engaged here to give you the strength to stack your left leg over the right. Breathe. Find your gaze. And don't be too tempted here, right, to either let the hips dip too low or too high. You want to find that diagonal line of energy that's not broken or interrupted. More breath, more length. 1 more inhale. Yeah, coming out, back through your plank pose. Knees up or down, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. All right, everyone, please know, per usual, if you need to add any spice, please do. If you need to skip some of my spice, please do, yeah? Inhale, forward plank pose, top of a push-up. Right back to down dog, just 2 more. Gentle on your wrists. Inhale, use the fingertips, plank pose. Use your core, down dog. Nice addition, beautiful. Inhale, forward plank pose. Exhale, down dog. Yeah. Heels high, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, we fold. Inhale, stand up, circle your arms out and up. Widen the stance of your legs, let your palms meet over your head. And as you exhale, wake up your hip flexors and quads all the more. Tap your outer heels with your hands. Inhale up, gaze forward, tap. Look up, look ahead. Let's start with 10. Yeah, we've got some room to grow. 8, 7, 6, right? Thighs, knee, ankles, and toes all heading to the same party. Straight forward, we go up, we tap. 3, 2, 1. Walk your legs back toward each other. Inhale, squat down right into your chair pose. So tempting to invite cow into the chair, right? We kind of want to turn it into one of those, most of us. Oh, yes, but please don't. Right, so you find depth in your squat, right? A generous bend of your knees is here as the hips hover over the heels. And then you work to get your shoulders over your hips without holding or transferring tension somewhere else in your body to make the shape happen. Take one more inhale. And through your exhale, hands to your heart, hips don't move. We're going to twist over to the right side, right? So I don't want to see this. I want to see center twisting from the thoracic spine. Yes. Bend your knees though, like a lot. Stay in your chair. Inhale back through center. Ooh, hello, quad strength. Hands back through your heart. Twist over to your left. Remember, we're not shifting the hips. We're twisting from the mid-spine. Beautiful form. Take one more inhale. Get low. Stay low. One more exhale. Inhale back through center. Exhale, straighten your legs, forward fold. Feel that sweet release. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Take your vinyasa or skip this one. We might get a little breathless on this one. Power flow 45. Let's go. Spread your fingers, drive your heels down. Lift the inner arches of your feet away from the floor. Press the inner palms, the inner padding of your hands into the floor. Inhale, right leg up and back to a dog split. Few tiger stretches. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders over wrists. Use your core to shift the movement, yeah? Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, shift into your tiger stretch, knee towards your face. One more. Inhale, right leg goes up and back. Exhale, knee in towards your chest. Step your right leg forward. We'll start with a low lunge. Actually, let me face this way for you. From there, rising up to your crescent. First round, a gentle 3, 2, 1. Back left foot goes flat, temple pose. Heels in, toes out. Yeah, so what happened there? You're there. I love it. It's a little pulse. Hands could interlace or palms could just press overhead. You might even find a lotus mudra, right? I feel like it's one of those seasons. Let's not wait for next week to be grateful, right? Let's take that gratitude into now. And gratitude knowing that we're going to stop pulsing in 5, ow, 4, 3, get those knees open, 2, 1, beautiful, straighten your legs. Hands to your hips. Heels out, toes in. Yeah, gaze up. More gentleness, use your hands beneath your shoulders, coming into your wide leg fold. More intensity, float your ribs and your arms parallel to the earth. Hinging at the hips. We're gonna bend the right knee. Everyone bend your right knee. Come through center, bend your left knee. Center, 2 more sets. Bend your right knee. Arms anywhere that helps you bring your best self, your best effort to this shape and to these shifts. Bending your second side, last set. Complete the set. Hands back to your hips. Rise up, inhale. Circle the arms up. As you exhale, free your right toes forward, warrior 2. Right to your temple pose. Probably felt a lot more intense than right now. This warrior 2 might feel like a piece of cake. Yeah, just one leg bent at 90. The other guy is extended. Find your gaze forward. Arms up at least shoulders height. Inhale, reverse. Now, I notice here a lot of times people want to come out of their deep warrior 2 legs as they reverse. Not us. Let's keep that right thigh bone low, please. Right knee in alignment with the second and third toe of that right foot. Yeah. Then exhale, vinyasa. Hands top of the mat. Plank pose, right toes could hover. Yeah. Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. First round, let's take a belly breath in. Hold your breath. Part your lips, sigh your breath out. Back to your ujjayi breathing, coming into your second side. Inhale, left leg up and back, dog split. Exhale, knee towards your chest, pull the knee in towards your face. Inhale, left leg up and back. Square off through the hips a little bit more, left waist down. Exhale, tiger stretch, there we go. One more, inhale, left leg back. Exhale, knee to chest. Step your left leg forward. Coming into your high crescent pose. Tail down. Left thigh bone low. Right leg fired up. Right waist forward. Belly in, core exercise. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. One more. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Coming in to your temple pose, second side, I know. Just 10, 9, 8. Tail under, beautiful form. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten your legs. Hands to your hips, heels out, toes slightly in. Look up. Exhale, pitch forward, gentleness. Hands down, a little more fire, arms float. Then your left knee. Center, then your right knee. 2 more sets, your rhythm, your pace. Your ribs stay parallel to the earth, float. Coming back up, hands to the hips, rise up, lift up, hamstrings opening up. Arms up. Exhale, warrior 2. Left thigh bone low. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plank pose, left toes could sweep. Chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. We'll play with that a couple rounds. If you need a break, take one. Otherwise, we're going to keep flowing. 2 breaths in through the nose and out through your mouth. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, forward plank pose, top of a push-up. If your wrists are feeling sensitive tonight, can you meet me in a forearm plank? From there, we barrel the hips right to left. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Remember, you could be on your forearms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back through center. If you're on your forearms, meet us on the palms. We inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Heels high, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of your space. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to your chest, widen your stance. Just 10 more. We lift. Exhale, tap. This round at least, right? Round 2 of 3. 7. Spine stays long, even though the shoulders might pitch a little forward, right? In our fitness squat, it's going to feel real different in our chair pose when we stay stacked. I lost count. Can we count it at 3, 2, 1. Stand up. Inhale. Narrow your stance. Exhale, chair pose. Feel the difference, right? So instead of allowing the shoulders to pitch forward, you're trying to get your shoulders over your hips without losing too much depth in your squat. Exhale, hands to your heart, twist to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. When you exhale, take your vinyasa, making it your own, true to your needs in this moment. Not too much, never not enough. Right leg up and back. Exhale, add a twist, right knee over to your left arm, low, medium, or high. 2 more times. Inhale, right leg goes back. Exhale, twist, scoop and twist, right knee, left side. 1 more. Inhale, right leg goes back. Exhale, scoop and twist. Inhale, right leg back, dog split. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Inhale, rise up, crescent. As you exhale, temple pose. Inhale, stand up, heels out, toes in, setting up for your wide leg fold. Exhale, drift your heart forward, hinging at your hips. Just 1 breath in and out. Rise up with a flat back or lengthened spine to lift. Arms up, right toes forward, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands top of the mat. Plank pose, maybe 2 yogi push-ups. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Full on vinyasa. We'll meet back in down dog. Breath in between left and right side. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg rises up. Exhale, twist, left knee, right side. 2 more. Left leg back. Exhale, we twist. 1 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, big twist. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, step it through. Low lunge. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, temple pose. Inhale as your prep, heels out, toes in, stand up, look up. And as you exhale, shift your heart forward, hinging at the hips to your fold. I recommend this round, hands down for a little lengthen up, a little fold in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, left toes forward, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands top of the mat. Catch yourself in your plank. Inhale, chaturanga. Exhale, plank. Drop your knees if you need to, chaturanga. Plank, right to dog, or take another full-on vinyasa. Threading your movements, start to finish. Heels high, look forward. Exhale, step or hop, topping your mat. Last round, fire up your body. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, surrender to your fold. Inhale, stand up. Exhale, widen the stance and tap right into it. Let's go. 15, 14, 13, 11. Wait, I skipped the number 11. I can count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And even us feel like this year is just like things we used to do require so much more effort at times. Maybe it's just me. Let's keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach your energy up. Narrow the stance of your legs. Take a moment, hold through the exhale. Inhale, coming into your chair pose. Maybe for some of us, I just got a little hit, a new creation, right? Maybe there's a new creation of yourself or incarnation of yourself you're lifting up, stepping into, and twist into that. Exhale over to your right. Feel that. It's like that new wineskin kind of principle. Stay low. Inhale back through your chair. Exhale, counter twist, second side. Inhale, back up through center. Lift your heels, forced arch chair. Hands to your heart. Hold there, or maybe you take another little twist to your right just for fun. Oh man. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, we got to find that counter twist. If you took it on the right, over to your left. Inhale, back through neutral. Forced arch chair. Sink in a little deeper, maybe. Straighten your legs. Exhale, fold. Feel that sweet release. Inhale, heart out. Exhale, fold. Take your vinyasa. Carry your body back to down dog. As many movements as you want in between, you choose. Maybe we get a little breathless this round. All good. Monitor your breaths. Build that heat. Strengthen and move your body. Right leg up and back, dog split. And as you exhale, knee in towards your chest. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, twist, right knee to your left. Flush out something that needs to go. 1 more set, right leg up and back. Strengthen, stretch, call it in. Exhale, knee to chest, pull it forward. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, twist, cleansing twist, right knee to the left. Inhale, right leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Step it through, low lunge. Inhale, like you're cradling your new intentions, rise up, crescent pose. Together like we're moving through molasses. It's a little juicy, right? It's a little thicker. And as you exhale, I'm gonna take a warrior 3. Let's do it. Oh, ooh, that felt like a lot of work to get that left leg up. But now that I'm here with breath and intention, I've got some troops, right, to complement that effort. You've got some tools. You've got some breath, use them. If you ever needed to drop your hands beneath your shoulders in this warrior three or any other warrior three, you could. Maybe fly your wings wide. Maybe you reach your arms forward. Take one more inhale with a juicy bend of your right knee if it feels safe enough to load up that right quad. And as you exhale, straighten your right leg. Inhale back through crescent. Exhale, hands to your heart space, twist over to your right. Hip bones stay even. Don't let it drop. Left side, right? Stay even, twisting from your mid-spine. Different mobility in the shoulders, right? You could stay here. That would be fine. You can spread your arms, left fingertips down to the outer right foot, right arm up toward the sky. It's part of your practice to play with the mind. Maybe your left arm wiggles beneath your right thigh. Your right arm makes its way behind your back, and your fingertips could meet under your right thigh. Yeah, no judgment. Take in that sensation that you're feeling right now and breathe into it. 2 more breaths. 1 more breath. Release your bind. Come back up through your crescent. Inhale. Exhale, open up warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, supported side angle, right forearm on thigh, left arm up. I'm in a slightly more narrow warrior two stance here. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, right forearm on thigh, left arm up and overhead. 1 more set, pull back, reverse. Exhale to your version of your side angle, or maybe all the way into an extended side angle. A little hold. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, pull back to reverse. Take that energy in your reserve tank, right side, half moon. Fly your right arm forward on a block or onto your mat. And then grow your left leg up and back, about hips height. Maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower. Heart-centered flow. Maybe you take your right hand to your heart. That's going to interrupt your Zen here in this moment where you're stretching forward, back, up, down, rooting into the earth, flying your limbs high. Then skip that. Find your expression of your half moon. 1 more inhale. Beautiful. Soft landing, float step back, gazing down for safety, warrior two. Inhale, pull up and back to reverse. And as you exhale, optional vinyasa, please trust yourself to know how you'd best navigate to down dog after all that fun stuff we played with. Right side. Maybe just 1 resting breath, 1 revealing breath, 1 honest breath right here. Coming into the left side, inhale, left leg up and back to your dog split. Exhale, knee to your chest, shift your weight forward with a little bit of urgency as you shift. And a lot of gentleness as you kick back to your dog split. Take your time, stretch, grow, reach the heel back. Exhale, twist, left knee over to the right side. Maybe you tap your tricep, maybe you tap your elbow. 1 more set, left leg back. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, left leg back. Exhale, twist, left knee to your right side. Inhale, left leg up and back. And as you exhale, step it through. Low lunge, find your footing. With presence, rise up, crescent pose. Find your footing, right leg. Imagine it were glued to the floor. I'm sorry, left leg glued to the floor, not the right. We want to get light as we find our warrior three, second side. Spread your yogi toes wide on your grounded left foot and your extended right leg. Arms anywhere you choose. Never too much. Never not enough. 1 more inhale here. Continue to pull your left hip back. Feel the inseam of your right leg rotating up toward the sky, and then bend your left knee a lot, the grounded leg. Straighten your left leg. From there, soft landing, back to your crescent pose. Yes. Coming into your twist, hands through your heart space, twist over to your left. Hip bones even. Tail somewhere in between the back right leg and your shoulders. Stacking your palms, stacking your elbows. If you wanted to spread the arms, you could. If you wanted to come into any form of a bind, half or full, 4 breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous variations. Release your bind, your twists, back through crescent. Exhale, open up warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Couple more sets. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. One more. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Maybe into an extended side angle, left hand down onto your block or to the floor. Couple breaths. One more breath. Inhale, lift up and back through your reverse warrior, finding that inner peace. And as you exhale, fly into your half moon, trust yourself. Send your energy forward, out and down, and then grow your right leg from the inner thigh, parallel to the floor. Maybe a little lower, maybe a little higher. Working on that trust as you stack your right hip over the left, your right shoulder over the left. And then maybe you take your left hand to your heart. 2 more breaths. Make this shape, this moment, your own. Connecting deeper to your breath. One more inhale. And as you exhale, gazing down for safety, we'll meet back in warrior 2. And in my warrior dance, I was in a slightly more narrow warrior 2. Maybe now you dig into a wide, juicy stance. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Low lunge into your plank pose. You can pause here. You can take a few extra yogi push-ups. You can come right back to down dog. I'm going to open up the floor just for this last transition back to down dog. Because of course, there are things you're feeling in your body that I couldn't sense outside of your being. Right? And as we approach our cool down, I want you to get everything you need from your practice. And I did mention a little side crow or crow play, so let's leave a little room for that before we cool it down. Drop your knees, child's pose, give your wrists and your shoulders a break before our last little play, our last little moments to explore. And it might feel nice to part your lips and close your eyes for 5 breaths. Calling in the why behind you showing up to practice today. Shifting into a space of gratitude, right? Not waiting for one day throughout the year. Maybe bringing in that gratitude today, and every day is the goal. But can we just take in that reminder on this day? Maybe you hold a vision or a feeling of the people, places, things, or communities that you're grateful for. And can you be grateful to yourself for whatever effort it's taken to cultivate those relationships, to come into that awareness of self-expression, to be in those communities, to create and enjoy? Please don't ever forget to say thank you to yourself for all the acts of service from you to you. So maybe in this moment, you send gratitude to your heart, to yourself, for all the love and support you give you. Take one more breath of gratitude in through your nose and out through your mouth. Taking that gratitude with you. Frame your knees with your hands, palms down on your outer knees. Bring your inner thighs to meet, roll up, lift up. And then a little maintenance here while I give you a demo of where we're going. You might shrug the shoulders. You might interlace the hands and circle the wrists. I'll let you find what works for you. Maybe even a little side pull. Yeah. So for side crow, one of my favorite arm balances, we'd start with the blocks over toward the direction where you could see me. If you're flat and you can see me either way, then you just pick a side, right? Right side first would look like so. I'm going to send them over to you so you can see me at that angle. So in a moment, when you feel right, after this little demo, you can watch me work for it, and then you get to play too. Chair pose, hands through your heart space, big twist over to the right side like we've been working on throughout class. I'm going to reach down for my blocks. And naturally, as I send my hips down, my heels kind of lift up. I don't know if it's because I was just taught that way or if that's kind of just something that my body naturally does. All right, so I'm going to go with that. The deeper I get into my twist, my left tricep becomes a shelf for my right thigh, if I can twist over and find that angle. If that's not the case, I don't recommend going up. Why? You're just going to slip off, right? You don't have a foundation. If you make it to that twist, no judgment if you don't, please, right? Loving yourself where you're at. You're going to find that relationship. You're going to gaze ahead of your fingertips and your blocks. You're going to glue your legs together, use your chaturanga arms, and then lift up. This can be done off the blocks, of course. Both sides for balance. Whew. You're like, nope, not going to do that today. You can take your block or blocks underneath your sits bones, have a seat, or you can workshop your crow pose. That was my first arm balance. It got me hooked on that feeling of freedom and lightness, lifting up, cat in the spine, core engaged. Yeah? Okay, your turn. So from here, you set up your space if you want to call those blocks in. Find your chair pose with your blocks close. If you need them, they're there. Hips down, tail under, arms out. We'll start with your right side, hands to your heart space. Big twist over to your left. How does that feel? Yeah? And I'm sorry, I said, yep, left. We're going to go left because I'm going left. So you find that relationship, right? Where is the tricep in relationship to your left thigh? Yeah, you could stay here. You could drop your hands down. Blocks bring the earth closer to you. Yeah, if you don't have blocks, that's fine. You just have a journey a few inches lower than some of us. Heels high. Bend your elbows like chaturanga. Stack. Lift. Breathe. Take some time. Yeah, maybe you give it one or a couple goes. Remember, we have two sides, so if you're feeling like, yes, your wrists need a little maintenance, then you're just going to do one side, right? Don't burn out to your wrists. And then we're just going to take about a minute or so. Here, I'll do the other side with you. So you remember any little things and the mechanics that you might need to see or hear again coming up. And in through your chair pose, twisting over to your right side, our second side together. The heels go high, chaturanga your arms. As you trust that relationship between the arms and the legs working together, paired with your focus and your breath. Hi. Couple breaths to play. We're not going to over or underdo it, right? It's that right amount of serving for what you need today. When it feels right, when we can move on from that, child's pose. Right, so not choreographed, not sequenced, just however you want to wiggle in to that child's pose, meet me there. Forehead down. Lips parted. How good does it feel to just breathe in this moment? No pressure. Just take a breath in and out. Maybe this is your resting pose tonight, Shavasana and Child's Pose. Might be a really nice way to ease out of your practice and into the rest of your evening. If you prefer traditional Shavasana, corpse-like pose, rise up, carefully float onto one side, swing your toes forward, and just like that, everyone, it's time for us to find rest. But please know that as you are in the privacy of your own home and space, wherever you're at, if you have room to extend Shavasana, please do. If you want to take some more cool down stretches before you drop in, please do. Let's take in one more collective breath, wherever you're at, whatever shape you're in. Call in that feeling of gratitude you'd like to carry with you into the rest of your evening and to the rest of your week. Hold that energy, that feeling, that breath in. Exhale, let it all go. Shavasana. You made it. Final resting pose. Please stay here as long as you need or want to. Always a pleasure to breathe with you and hold space with you. Thank you for coming out. Namaste to each and every one of you.